Hey guys, welcome back to another Forza Horizon 5 video. And last week's episode, we unlocked our dirty design F-150 Transformer truck, which is just incredible off-road. And today we have another cool Ford F-Series that's coming to the game, except this is a little bit of a throwback one. We get this blast from the past, the Ford F-150 XLT Luray, the 7th gen F-150 square body, is officially in the game. And I couldn't be more happy about it. So, why don't we take this thing for a drive stop? Kind of a slow meander, I guess. It only has like 180 horsepower, but here we go. F-150 Luray 7th gen. And off the bat, it is, for a car with like a 4.7 liter V8, it is not fast at all. This is kind of in the era when V8s were kind of getting restricted. This is right before they kind of got the gas prices lowered again, and the EPA kind of backed. Well, the EPA didn't really back off, I guess. Just technology improved enough so that we could squeeze more power out of smaller, more fuel-efficient engines. But even though I never grew up with this truck, obviously, it's way before my time, I can just feel nostalgia just coming, was leaking out of this thing. Just the classic 1980s advertisement on the 4th of July with in the summer with like the picnic, and just this is just kind of that truck. Like, I actually have a friend in high school who owns one of these, and I think it's really cool. Yeah, it's incredible. It's just a workhorse of a truck, really like rugged. Like even today, you can find some of these things rolling around, still hauling around. Pristine conditions have gone up in price as they are starting to become quite a bit more collectible now. But this truck can just do anything you want it to, except for go that fast. It's not the fastest vehicle around. Yeah, it's not as fast for D class. It's really like, obviously I wouldn't recommend driving around in that stock, but it's not awful for only, because it is actually quite lightweight for a truck at least, so you can throw it around pretty well. Coming up on the finish line now, and just handle the whole race like a champ. So there you go. I guess if you want a solid middle of a D-class dirt racer, there you go. But I was thinking first, why don't we try like either a D or either like a B or an A class, maybe middle of B, middle of A class off-road build. So as for engines, we have our stock engine. We can throw in our twin-turbo V6 from the Ford Raptor, our EcoBoost engine. Our F-450 diesel. Our Shelby GT500 V8. Our trophy truck V8 and our twin-turbo V8. I think for now, why don't we throw in this diesel engine? That's for mods. Yeah, why don't we go for kind of an overland build? So let's throw on that bull bar. Let's get that. We'll come back to this because this is also adjustable, I just realized. So we'll come back to that. We'll throw in our overland equipment first. There's nearly the top of B class. nice to drive because it's quite lightweight, even with that really heavy diesel engine, so it does actually handle quite well. Really close to first, not quite, but still a good showing for the F-150. Alright, so for our street build, I was thinking, why don't we throw in our GT500? Alright, let's see how this build does. This looks actually really good for A class. Still unbeatable difficult. Let's see how our street class F-150 does. These we're quite lightweight. But it is quite tail happy on the corners. I am just pointing out that it would have been nice if we had some proper race suspension for this thing. And maybe some Forza Aero would have helped as well. It looks like we're actually going to get a podium finish here, which is a lot. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting to get like 6th or something, but yeah, nice surprise from the. And this was on unbeatable difficulty. It's actually quite a good. I thought it was going to be like unbelievably overpowered at this, but even though it isn't, it still felt like it didn't feel like too out of place. Now, why don't we, for our next build, why don't we build kind of a S1 or like kind of an all-out off-road build? So, yeah, let's go full berserk. Twin turbo V8, the Funko. Let's got our off-road race tires on there. So yeah, I guess that's a run this as well, and this. Electrical kind of did us dirty off the line. Wheelie on landing. But yeah, this thing is berserk off-road. Terrifying and in no way overpowered, but like pretty sketchy drive, but it's fast. I guess this scenario is paying off. It's weird. It's hard to hard to drive, but it still handles well. Like it's difficult to tame, but once you are able to get it to like turn it turns in really quickly. I think it's because it's a lightweight truck and all of that like the front and bull bar and those rear tires are those actually count as Forza Aero, so those are actually providing downforce, which helps us turn in nice and quickly. Sprint to the finish. And there we go. Absolute mad lad in the S1 class. Not even top of the S1 class. It was like 3/4. Yeah, it's like 883. Now, what would take this recipe, and I kind of take this thing to drag strip. So keep our engine like that. We'll work from downforce. Right off there. Our drag tires on there. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, let's see how this does in the quarter mile. This Forza still doesn't have a quarter mile. I heard there is a possible imminent drag racing update, which could very well give us our quarter mile goals needed. .7-second truck, and I could repeat that over and over again until I could repeat that over and over again, but I feel like we kind of would get a similar time unless we were like really try hard, but yeah, for today this is our Ford F-150 Lorraine, our 7th generation from 1986. Super cool truck, really capable off-road, and also not half bad on-road. Just really lightweight, insane engine swaps. I had a lot of hope going into. I had a lot of hope for this vehicle, a lot of anticipation for it, and I was not disappointed. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Next week, we're gonna be checking out our Chevy K10, an even older truck. We're gonna see what that thing's about next week. But I guess until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys then. Goodbye.